Alright, what's up guys? We're back with a new video. My bad, this is very delayed. Past weekend, really busy, but it's fine, we're here. I'm filming this on Monday. The video should be either coming out tomorrow, Tuesday, or Wednesday the latest. And then we'll get another video going for this week. You know, this video is like for last week, because I really don't like missing weeks, in terms of, you know, this whole thing. Also, peep the setup, guys. I don't know if you can see. Shout out Bernardo, but he got me a little stand for my videos that he let me borrow for a temporary amount of time. And yeah, and then my ring light, and it's like a good combo. You can see it. You can literally see it in my eyes. Can you guys see? Just look at that. Chopped as hell. Today we're talking about my popcorn bucket collection. I'm kind of like a fan of the whole popcorn bucket thing and of the whole popcorn bucket rise. I do think some are a little, not that good. But I think it started really with Doom, the freaky Doom bucket, and it just went on from there. It's not to say that the Doom bucket is horrible. It's actually brilliant. It's the worm, the worm from the desert. It's a cool bucket, but yeah, I just wanted to say, popcorn buckets are cool. I see a lot of people just not messing with them, but I do see people loving them, and there's a genuine love for them. And I think it's really creative. It's really creative. And then for me personally, when I grow up and have kids, I could be like, here, when I seen this film during this time, there's a popcorn bucket. Your dad loves going to movies. But there's a popcorn bucket, and I got it, and some stuff, but this is mainly popcorn buckets, in specific. So there's a few that I have, a good amount, and I'm going to show like a quick little video, like a little highlight reel, I guess, of them, and I'll put the price of how much they were, because some of these aren't that cheap. I'm lucky enough to be able to be in a position where I can get them. So yeah. Alright, so I actually have it on my phone, like the ones that I filmed, and then like the pricing. That's like kind of what I wanted to do for this video in terms of layout and stuff. But the first one, and most importantly, we'll get the recent ones out the way. But the most recent one was Marty Supreme. I got that. I want to say maybe a week ago. No, I'm not sure. But I got it at a Regal. They were doing like the bins where you do the charity, you donate, and you could get something in spin. But the guy was like, you know what, just get what you want. So I got a Marty Supreme ball, which was a popcorn bucket, and it was $5. So that was cool. And I got one for Bernardo, because I know Bernardo really loved Marty Supreme, and he really wanted me to get that bucket for him when it came out, but I couldn't. So that was really cool. Next is the Project Hail Mary bucket, which is like a recent one that I really wanted. I love Project Hail Mary a lot, and the whole concept of it with like being the little helmet was awesome. And then just having something to represent Project Hail Mary in my room is pretty cool. Bernardo actually got me the little pin, and then a poster. I'll put it right here. But so yeah, he got me that, and it was cool. But I really wanted something that I could like see, because I could see the Project Hail Mary poster like I have it next to me, like I could like see it right now. And then the pin, I can't really have the pin up, I can't see it. Like I want to be able to visually see something in my room that represents Project Hail Mary, because I love it so much. Like as of right now, it's my favorite film of the year. But yeah, it's a cool popcorn bucket. I loved it a lot. Love Project Hail Mary. But yeah, that one came out to $25 to $30. I think it was $28. So we'll put in the middle. But yeah. So then next is the Tron Ares popcorn bucket. I actually got this one on sale at Regal for $15. But I really wanted it because it was a 2 for $15. That my theater does when they have too much. So I got it, and I got one for my brother, actually, Junior. I don't know if he's gonna be watching this. But I got it for him. So it was $15 for both, but originally that went for like $35 to $40, because I remember I seen Tron Ares. As you know, I'm a huge Tron fan. Wasn't that big on Ares. Actually, that was very lackluster and disappointing. But I love Legacy and I love the original film. But Tron Ares just wasn't it for me. But I seen it with my brother and my cousin Mikey, And yeah, Tron was cool, but the popcorn bucket's pretty nice. It has little LED lights and stuff, you know. But yeah, I remember we went with my cousin and my brother, and it was like $35 to $40, and I really wanted it, but I didn't get it, so it's fine. Next is my, I think, Fantastic Four popcorn buckets. Now this is that summer when I really started getting into popcorn buckets. So yeah, the first one, which is like the big one, the one that cost a lot, was Galactus. Holy shit, the fact that Galactus even got a popcorn bucket is insane. I remember I seen the pictures and the posts about it, and I was like, I need this. Galactus. Number one, I love Fantastic Four First Steps. I thought it was beautiful. Felt like a true comic book film, especially in terms of the MCU. I've seen it like 6 times, and I loved how Galactus was adapted in that film. I think Galactus was perfect in that film. I'm a huge Galactus fan. Ever since I was like, you know, getting into Marvel comics as a younger person, I remember seeing Galactus like around, and then when I started doing my digging, I was like, oh my god, Galactus is awesome. So I really wanted the popcorn bucket, but I seen the price. Your boy seen the price and was like, oh shit. But yeah, I got the popcorn bucket. I thought it was beautiful. You know, it's a pretty big popcorn bucket, but I do think the price is crazy. I don't really think a popcorn bucket should be that much. I kind of get it because of the scale of it, but I'll be honest, it should have been like $50 max, maybe 45. But that was a fun era, the Fantastic Four era. You know, and then everything that happened with me in the escape pod. It's just like, that's a whole summer I'll like never forget. Like it's like itched in my brain, everything from like the surprise to like the event to the film, to everything, just the whole timeline of events. So, and then Fantastic Four was amazing. So getting Galactus, I'm like, I have to do it. Money is temporary, but memories are forever. So yeah, the next one that I got, because I got a few for Fantastic Four, I'm telling you, I loved it, was the Fantastic Four car and Herbie. I remember I got the Fantastic Four car and Galactus the same day, so I spent like $120, $130 in total or something like that. But the Fantastic Four car was $45, I think. I got it at the Regal. And it's a nice, it looks nice, you know, and I want to get the Marvel Legends, you know, right here. I really want to get them, and maybe like one day I could scale them up, because I seen pictures, you know, and they scale up perfectly. So yeah, and then the Herbie was I think $70, $75 to $80 at the AMC, and I remember I got it in Montclair, and it was the last one. So, but I loved it. I loved the Herbie popcorn bucket. I thought it was beautiful, really cool, and it plays a little. Actually, hold on, let me get it real quick. Okay, as I got up, I realized that it plays. Okay, what I was trying to do is like it plays Fantastic Four music and it shows the logo, but I don't want to get copyrighted. But it plays the Fantastic Four theme. My mom and my dad are getting so upset right now that I'm doing this. The mustache thing, but the Fantastic Four theme and stuff. So it's cool, and it's really adorable. It looks just like Herbie. So yeah, shout out Herbie. The next, oh, and then the Fantastic Four bucket I got, which I didn't really, you know, want, but it's cool. It's the one with all the powers, you know. So that one came out to $25 to $30, I believe. I think like $29 after tax. But it was cool, and it came with a cup or something. It was like a combo, but it was dope. I liked it a lot. Cool, you know, it represents all of them. But yeah, it was cool, and it's nice to see in the collection. Next is the Superman era. Now, if I remember correctly, I think Superman came out before Fantastic Four. So yeah, I'm doing this right because I'm doing like what I got recently. So I got the Superman one before Fantastic. Okay, yeah, that I got. Like I remember I went to the theater to get it, and it wasn't. You know, I didn't go watch it there. I watched it somewhere else, you know, later on. But the first one that I got was a Superman with the laser. That one came out to $45, I think, to $50. So I think like 48, 49. But it's cool. And recently, when I mean today, I dropped it like a dumbass, and the Superman laser thing broke. So it looks a little weird. But it's cool. It's like Superman's heating up the popcorn machine in the popcorn thing, you know? So it's dope. What I got was a Superman with comics. Superman, it's like the Daily Planet like mail, you know, where you put your mail like a mailbox, and it's cool, but I use it for my comics. So a lot of the comics that I don't have protective sleeves for, and like the little graphic novels, so I just throw them in there. But yeah, it's a nice, I mean, it was like 50, one was $55 to $60. I think it was like 59 because it came with a cup, and it was cool. But yeah, the Superman era was insane. Love Superman. Love that film so fucking much. I cry every time I watch it. It's just so beautiful. I don't care what anyone says. It's so beautiful, beautifully made. James Gunn fucking cooked beyond my expectations with Superman. But yeah, corn sweater Superman, everything, all that stuff. But the popcorn bucket was pretty cool. I seen Cinemark had some cool ones, and the Alamo Draft House had some cool ones too. But yeah, next is the Mission Impossible little era, but it's the Mission Impossible bucket with the key. So this was $35 to $40. I think it was like $39 when I got it, but it's cool. It has a little key at the top that'll open the actual popcorn bucket. The key from the film to open it. So that's nice, and the key actually looks pretty cool. But yeah, it's nice, and it has like a light, so it looks, like the film. I forgot what scene it was, but it has like the vibe from the film. And then the next one I got from the Riverside is a Superman, like the film bucket, and it has all the films, and it's like ingrained in the bucket. So it has Tom Cruise from doing one that and like an iconic stunt from each film. So it looks nice. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so like, it's awesome, and I remember being like kind of high on Mission Impossible. Like I loved it a lot. I don't care what anyone says. It was such an amazing blockbuster. Really good. And that one came out to $25 to $30. I think it was 28. I remember it being 28, and I was like, maybe not, but I got it. So yeah, and the oldest popcorn bucket that I have is the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 popcorn bucket. It's just a tin. It's nothing crazy. It has like the logos and the films. It has Guardians of the Galaxy 3, the Guardians on it, and then the little Guardians logo. It was $25 to $30. I'm assuming it was 28. We'll say 28. But yeah, I remember my dad getting it for me. I love Guardians of the Galaxy 3. 2023 was a weird year for me in general. There's a lot that happened, but there was a lot of amazing films. And I remember Guardians of the Galaxy 3 being an amazing film. I remember my dad loving it because my dad's not big into like superhero films, CGI stuff. He's kind of old school, but he loved it. The whole stuff with Rocket, and it's an amazing film. But that's like the oldest popcorn bucket that I have in terms of like release date. So that's 2023, so about 3 years ago. But it's amazing, and I loved it, and it came with a cup too. So, or I just thought about this one later, but I have a whole popcorn bucket. Look at them. Those are the glasses from Disneyland. I'm talking about give us back the glasses. Fuck no. First Disneyland trip, keep those glasses. It is a popcorn bucket from TF1. It's pretty cool, and then that's the cup it came with. Let's see if I'm trying to do it here. Right, is it in time? Probably not. There was my hand. But yeah, it's a Bumblebee B127. Roll the clip. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Back to the video. Okay, sorry to interrupt again, but I actually have another popcorn bucket. I'm forgetting. I have like a lot of popcorn buckets, but it's a Captain America one that was on sale during Brave New World. Can you guys see it? Is it in front? Is it pretty cool? This is my little Sam Wilson setup. But yeah, I got that when it was on sale. It was like 2 for $15 at that Regal. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's my favorite one. This is the one that I wanted. So yeah, now we're going back to the video. That was my popcorn bucket collection. They're all pretty cool. I have like a little sentimental value to them. I remember the time of that era where I was, when I got them. So it's nice. It's nice to have stuff from films that I really loved, and just in general, And here are the ones that I really want, or the ones that I just think are really cool. Recently, like very, very recently, is the Michael one. I really did not get it, but I know it's pretty boring, I guess, in general. But it's the Michael one. It's not really that cool. I like the 10 in the cup, but it's mainly the hat, which I think is like very, very, very. It's basic, but it's very smart, especially because that film is focused on his early life. I don't have it. I really want to get it. Maybe I will get it in the future. But yeah, that one. It's what's his name from Project Hail Mary. Rocky from Project Hail Mary popcorn bucket. I'll put it on screen, but his was really cool. Shout out Ryan Gosling's Fall Guy. But yeah, that one was really cool. The Wolverine popcorn bucket is also really cool. Like it's kind of freaky, but it's because of Dune. But it makes sense for Deadpool Wolverine. That one, and then the Dune one is also really cool. The other one I don't remember. I'll put it up on screen, but I really don't remember. But that one is pretty cool too. Horrible memory. #Dory. But yeah. And then if I had to choose a top 3, I'm just saying like these are all like my favorite. But if I had to choose a real like legit top 3, the Galactus one is my favorite. I really wanted it, and when I got it, oh my god, there was so much hype. with the Galactus one and the Superman, the Daily Planet one, because that one has my comics in it. And I was with Bernardo opening night, I think. Opening night? Thursday night? Like super late, like Thursday night, midnight. Or like a super, like a last showing at IMAX for Superman. So sentimental value there. And then just in general, it's a really like beautiful popcorn box. Actually, the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 one, I mean, that one was really, it's more like a memory thing. And it's the first one I've gotten, but it just takes me back to that era. I think it was May 2023. Again, just like horrible year, I guess personally for me, but like there was a lot of crazy stuff that happened that year, in terms of film and pop culture, yada yada. But it's just like it takes me back to that time. So yeah, I hope you guys really like this video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope I don't look chopped, it's but I don't know. We'll see how I look post editing and stuff. Damn, bro, back the fuck up. Well, hopefully you guys loved the video. It's not really that short. I'm looking at the runtime, it's like 19 minutes, so we'll keep it down to 20. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get to 100 subscribers. I already have an idea of what I want to do for 100 subscribers. Fun video. Let's get to 100. I think we're at 71. And yeah, and I'm out. Peace.